Alright, last example, example 4. I'm going to write an equation again, but I'm giving you different stuff. So I'm giving you a vertex and a focus instead of, I think last time, vertex and co-vertex. I could give you a co-vertex and a focus. Okay, you just have to understand what I'm giving you. So giving you vertex, something should come to mind, right? Major axis is there, and also the A value is always with the vertex here. If I'm giving you a focus, what value am I giving you? That's what we had a few minutes ago if you're watching those videos. Vertex deals with A, focus deals with the C value. Remember on the graph it was C0 or 0C, something like that. So here's what we're going to do. Draw a quick picture. Vertex at -8, 0. So draw a quick thing just so that you see whether the major axis is horizontal or vertical. So -8, 0 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only a rough sketch is needed because it just wants an equation. That's all it wants. So if -8, 0 is a vertex, then you should know that 8, 0 is a vertex, right? It goes in pairs. -A, A. There we go. So we know right there, since the vertex is here, we know this has to be the major axis because the vertex is here. Okay? The minor, we don't know. It doesn't give us a covertex, but it does give us a focus at 4, 0. Yeah, so 4, 0 is here, which means -4, 0 also has to be a focus. There you go, something like that. Alright, focus, focus. Now, I'm just going to draw a sketch just to, keep my mind straight. What's going on? So since the major axis is horizontal, we're going to say x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals 1. Now, do they tell us a or b? That's what we're looking for. That's all we need for an equation, a and b. They do tell us a, right? Since they said the vertex is here, that means a is equal to, not -8, right? It's -a, 0, and a, 0. So a equals just 8. It's just the distance between the center and the vertex. A is 8. They don't tell us b, but they do tell us a focus, which means they're telling us the c value. C is always positive as well. So even if they said the focus is -4, 0, I would still say C equals +4. Okay, A, B, and C are always positive. Alright. Now, since we have A and C, we don't have B, we have to go find B. How do you do that? I think you wrote this equation down before. C squared equals A squared minus B squared. Very similar to the Pythagorean theorem, but it's not. Okay? It's not it. Close though. Here we go. Write that down to start. That's how you get A, B, or C if you want. If you have two of them, you just use this and you get it. Here we go. So C squared. C is 4. So 4 squared. Ooh, not 4 to the 4th. 4 squared equals A squared. So 8 squared minus B squared. We don't know B, right? That's what we're trying to find. So A squared, we'll say A squared is 64. 64 will go right here, right? Because 8 squared. Don't know B, let's go find it. Here we go. 16 equals 64 minus B squared. So let's get B by itself. So, we could move 64 over here, so minus 64, and get -B squared on this side equals, this is gone, 16 minus 64, what is that? Is that 48? -48. Be careful. 48, 16, yeah, it's 64. Here we go. Divide both sides by -1 and get B squared equals +48. Good. We want B. Well, actually, no, we could stop here. Look at that. B squared. That's what we want. B squared is 48. I could stop right there. If I wanted B, though, if I wanted to actually graph this thing, you would square root, So b equals square root of 48, which is what? Square root of 16, square root of 3. So square root of, or 4 square root of 3. I just simplified it. Alright? So if I wanted to graph that, I would take this times each other. 4 times root 3 and put it here. Negative 4 roots of 3, put it down here. Whatever that is, you'd have to estimate. Okay? But actually we just want to be squared, so we're good. Final answer, x squared over a squared, so a is 8 squared, 64, plus y squared over b squared, so b is this, or b squared is 48 we found, so 48 equals 1. That's all they wanted, just the equation of the ellipse. You found it. Okay, so once again, if you're given a vertex, they're basically telling you A. If you're given a focus, they're basically telling you C. If you're given a covertex, basically telling you B. Okay, so draw a picture, make sure you know which equation to use. Right? Is it this one or is it the other one? And that's it. All right.